Hi, I'm Matt Nunnally, head men's and women's swimming and diving coach here at LaSalle, and give you a little bit of a season preview. Well, the season's just about to kick off here with the upcoming meets this weekend. We'll be swimming out at Villanova with a dual meet versus Villanova and Syracuse, and follow that up on Saturday with a dual meet against Drexel. So it's a great opportunity for our team to finally get out and have the opportunity to compete a little bit after all the hard work and practice we've been going through since returning to school. Really looking forward to that. It should be very competitive meets on both sides for the men and the women. And I know they're just looking forward to that opportunity to really get out and be competitive and finally compete after all the practices. Since freestylers are a strong group, a strong returning group on the women's side led by Emily Heath, defending champ in the A10 conference in the 1650, and we'll be relying heavily on her in terms of the 1,000 and the 500, and also depth provided by Megan Forlini and Stephanie Wirtschafter, and looking forward to seeing what they can do and improving upon where they were in terms of A10 standing last year. On the men's side, we're led by Zach Anderson, Brian Batson, and the new freshman Sean McCall, and a lot of depth on the men's side, so it should be a strength of ours throughout the course of the regular season. Sprint should be a strong area for us. A lot of good returning athletes on the women's side. Holly Biro, the school record holder in both the 50 and the 100 freestyle, will lead the troops on that side. Followed by Katie Snee, a freshman coming in this year, who should provide a lot of depth in that area. On the men's side, we should be led by Austin Thomas, a returning junior who was an A10 finalist last year, and Dave Durr on the freshman side should provide some added strength in that area. Both areas have a lot of depth, which should be pivotal during the course of the dual meet season. It's going to be a team effort to replace Shannon. I don't think you replace someone like Shannon. You just hope that people can step up and fill those voids that she's left. Shannon was such a versatile swimmer and really gave us a lot of flexibility in what we could do, being able to swim a lot of different events. So we're not going to call on one specific individual to step up and fill her shoes. We're really looking across the team to come in and try to fill some of those spots where she used to perform. We should have good strength across the stroke events. We're pretty solid up front on both the men's and the women's side. On the women's side, Jessica Carbon is a school record holder in the backstroke events, and she should again be a catalyst in that area in terms of leading us. For women's breaststroke, we have Liz Jordan, who will be returning, and Jessica Simonuk, who is a transfer from Rutgers, who should really help and strengthen that area. In the fly events, Aubrey Cefalo, a senior, returning senior, who's been an A10 top 16 performer in her time here at LaSalle. So it looks like a strong area for us, and the depth behind that should help us in terms of the dual meets. On the men's side, for backstroke, returning sophomore Tom Morey, who was Performer of the Year for first-year student athletes for freshmen in the A10 conference last year, provides a lot of strength in that area, as well as the individual medley. Eddie Carnes is also a strong backstroker for us, and should also provide some depth in the butterfly area. Strong in the fly events with Charlie Zettel, a transfer from the University of Pittsburgh, coming in, both 100 and 200 fly, along with Joe Young and Austin Thomas, should provide good depth in that area, along with some of the incoming freshmen. Breaststroke, we're led by Blaise Cisco, and he's been a real strong performer in that area, qualified for senior nationals this past summer in the 100 breaststroke, and looking for him to make some big strides. And then depth from Colson Ferrari and some of the other guys there should really help in terms of our dual meet performance. Diving standpoint, we return a strong class with Lori McLaughlin and Jordan Baker really leading the charge on that side, both of them having been A10 finalists throughout their careers here at LaSalle. And then the added depth of the freshman classes really giving us a lot more power from a diving standpoint than we've had, and really should reflect well during the course of the regular season and also in the championships up in Buffalo. So looking forward to seeing what